Hi. So this is going to be a very short, very brief as I can make it. Now, I'm not going to add the cult's name to the title. No, I'm not going to give them any promotion. I mean, others are really trying to bring the news straight from the cult, so we know what's going on with the hearing and stuff. Um, I want to cover a few bases, and I'm going to be try and make this as short and concise as I can. Now, my opinion on Neytiri. Let's start there. Now, as you know, I did videos about Neytiri in the past, and I I said I said she was not kosher from time. You can tell what she was about as well, and those who donate to her is really the look, is the product, is the how it looks on the outside. People have an idea of how spirituality looks and their idea of how it should be looking. Now, this woman, she came from Yada. She went to Yada, she went to King Musa, she went to a few people, Prince York. Then she went back to Nature Boy. Oh no, then she went to what's his name? TKO Capone. Then she went back to Nature Boy. Now Nature Boy, right, she said that she was with him when he was doing the Melanation times. And she's one of those, like when it suits her, hi Miss Wise, when it suits her, she goes to places because she wants to be the one and only, she wants to be loved, which is normal for a woman, obviously, but at what risk do you put yourself so you can be acknowledged, so you can be accepted as a woman, for you to be thing? Not only that, because the charges, okay, that she brought forward, because I feel that she broke them people out of bondage. I don't care what anybody says. She literally broke them out of bondage. Because you know what? They would have been still been in that same cycle every single day. The only thing is that the man running it has mental problems. He was slapping them. He was doing off the cuff sort of stuff, right? At first, she was literally joining in and she was enjoying everything, she was enjoying everything. If you put her name into the search now, you can see her how many times she's went back. You can see what she did while she was there. You can see where she went to, the places she went to. There's all evidence all online. So when somebody reached out to her and tried to help her, being that she'd been through an ordeal, or what they thought was ordeal, right? She started hinting that how she wants to go back to one of the members now, I said in the past videos, previous ones, I've done two or three videos on that girl, right? And it was pretty obvious what was going to happen with that situation. Hi, Tripsies. It's pretty obvious what's going to happen in that situation, right? Right? She she was getting help from somebody, okay? She's getting help from somebody because it's quite natural for people to reach out and help somebody who's been through an ordeal or what they think was an ordeal that she's been through. So because she was saying certain stuff, the person started picking up on what she was saying. The woman said to her, "Why don't you go to Jamaica? Oh, it's too much." Then the lady said, "Okay." Then she said something about Mexico. I can't remember all of the conversation. Now it's all on Immortal Morals' platform, okay? And I do believe that um the lady talking to Immortal Morals' heart was in the right place, but at the same time, right, if you get played, obviously, right, you're not gonna not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be chuffed. You're gonna be kind of peed off because like you're helping this person when the person's turned around and kicked you in your face, basically. Now, on top of it, after she got found out, right, which is quite clear that she's liking the boy's post. She's in love with Solar. She is in love with him. She's been in love with him. She's always said she was in love with him for a long time, and nothing much has changed. For her feelings, definitely hasn't changed. You can tell as well by that. Now, on the next hand, if you listen carefully to the recordings that's been put out, certain breakdowns that's been put out, like this girl, even in her eyes, you can see she's lost. She's lost in the source, right? She wants to get acknowledged. She wants to write a book. Okay, fair enough. She was doing other stuff. People keep coming to her for readings after she left. Every time she goes to Nature Boy, I think she gets a following. Okay, she ends up on Bigo. She does all that. She does all that, right? Now, like I said, right, her idea of healing, right, or what she thinks is healing, is coming online and telling a story and telling how the woman stink and all this stuff, and all that stuff. But yet, still, she still ends up back over there. Okay, and once again, there's video evidence online to show that. Okay, so I always knew, actually, it didn't actually surprise me what came out of the situation. It didn't surprise me at all, right? Now, another thing people have to realize with these people, the Solar, the True, the ladies, the women of Carbonation, they are still active members. Why do I say that? Now, if you look at Warren Jeffs of the Latter-day Saints, right? Warren Jeffs kept in touch and was always putting out orders and letting his followers know what had to be done and what had to be done. Now, bear in mind, like, though Solar is torn himself away from the supposed cult, but what I'm hearing and seeing, I think he's still an active, even more an active member, because if he's offering readings online, once again, because that's what they used to do, they used to offer readings online, okay, and tell people their astrology and all this stuff, yeah. But as you see, I had a real astrologist who's probably about the same age as them, and he reads off the top of his head. He can tell you directly what and what and what. Those people are just looking for cash apps, donations, and I know others have said this. Now, my opinion on this whole saga is, my opinion on this whole saga, the active members, all right, which everybody has to come to grips with. First and foremost, yes, Nature Boy might never ever see the light of day, right? And he's a dummy anyway, because what he forgets is that he's getting recorded constantly, and he's doing a Warren Jeffs on top of that, right? Now, I am not gonna give Nature Boy's followers any help with the charges or tell them how to get around it or whatever, because I don't even know about all that anyway. And they will come like I'm helping them. And the women is more or less digging a ditch for themselves anyway, calling Nature Boy their husband. We all know that he's married to Velvet Marquez. Okay, we're not stupid. Okay. So as much as you can make out that how you are doing this, what you call it, loyalty for my husband, foolishness, right? If people really look into the stuff that you're talking about and they really dissect the things you are talking about, even how you are dressed, they will see that you are fake. But at one point, this thing is going to come to an end. Now, another thing is Solar. Solar seems to be free. He looks free. He looks free. He looks free. But he's still an active member. He's still active. He's still very much an active. Him, Musa, Calabar. I mean, we don't see Pisces. True. Who else is there? Neytiri is still an active member in another way. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Okay, she's still an active member. Now, the fact that she's asking for money, you know what that is. That's just a cash grab. That's a cash grab right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if she does pull out of being a witness. It doesn't surprise me at all. Once again, nothing she does, nothing that woman does surprises me. Nothing. Nothing. In fact, what she's doing, she just confirmed to me what a grab that she is a very hollow woman. She's doing everything for. It's all about her. It's not about the other women. She is. I don't know. She is. I would say she's got a Jezebel spirit. I know everybody talks about this Jezebel spirit. She has one of those. She's like that. She will do anything to get on top. You know, she'll sleep with a man to get a man killed if she has to. She's one of those people, right? So, you know, people need to realize and watch what's going on and watch intensely. I mean, like, just think there's other cults out there too. There's other cults. And oh yeah, and another thing what got me, when Solar was talking to Why Not, right? Right? Do you know he was talking Malachi Z York stuff, the Why Not person, talk about the Elohim. He's talking about I think he was talking about a few things. I can't remember off the top of my head. Hi, Immortal Wars. Hi, everybody. Excuse me. And he's also showing that how he still have the ignorance what he Solar, that is the ignorance what he was being fed. He still carries that same ignorance. They don't research none. They don't read books. Anything they're told from the puppet master, right? They follow to the letter. So if they have to talk a few buzzwords, a few nice words, a few this words, a few spiritual blah blah words, and they get some money, they will do that. Okay? So people need to not get twisted, not get it what you call it, mixed up. Right? Because these people are here to distract people. Not only are they here to distract people, because to be honest, all right, the reason why I love going in certain chats, because when you hear how some people really break down the realness of it, they really break it down. And when you really think about it, you think, yeah, that's true. Now Max V World, he just did I think he did a session as well. And he's trying to work out and see how, you know, where the case is going to be going. Okay, the only thing he hasn't, I think, let's talk about this Rico and everything else. I don't know the ins and outs of law, like I said, but people have to remember that this is an active, very active case. It's an active case, you know, and you have to tread carefully when you are doing dialoguing about them as well, because they more or less dig their own ditch anyway, because everything's online. Okay, everything's online, literally. Literally, you could tap in that man's name and everything will come up. Now, big YouTubers was covering him also. Now, once it's caught the eyes of bigger YouTubers and it's going out of the whatever so-called sector, that's when you know that it's going to go to a wider community, because not everybody knows about him as well. Okay, so you know, when people hear about Neytiri, just take her with a pinch of salt. Don't even bother with her. Okay, don't give her no monies. Don't give her none of that. You just don't even the help. She don't deserve help. She doesn't want to be deprogrammed. She's going to be her own destruction to her own self. She's her own destruction. She's only young, and it's like she still wants to free flow. You can free flow, yes, but how long can you do that for? Right? You're gonna look back. You're gonna be in your 30s, 40s. No, time don't wait for nobody, right? You're gonna be in 30s, 40s, and you're gonna think to yourself, okay, I did all this. Okay, right? You are she's an attractive girl, I'll give her that. But at one point you have to settle down. You have to settle down, and all that chat what you're giving on the, oh yeah, I do cars, I do this, I do that, I do this, right? That's not going to wash all the time, because people are going to get tired of you. They're going to get fed up of you. And because you always do the same thing, because it's like a cycle with you, it's a cycle. Okay, you go round and cycle. You haven't even learnt nothing. You had a whole Queen of Fua book. You could have helped yourself. You could have changed yourself. You could have detoxed. You could have done all that. But no, you chose to go back because you like shortcuts. You want to do shortcuts all the time. Now, how long can you do shortcuts for? Okay, so I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm just giving I don't know whether it's an outlook, I don't know. I was gonna try and keep it as short as possible. Believe the district attorney has seen her. They know how to proceed. She is the icing of the case. Yeah. Yeah, she's okay. I get domestic violence. I understand domestic violence as well. Yes, some women take back the charges or whatever, and the guy can't gets off. Right? Remember with Maisha as well. Right? She could have charged him, but she didn't. She let him get off. And this Neytiri seems to want to do the same thing, but she wants to get paid for being a witness. Now, like, what? So it's convenient, very convenient how you changed your mind. First and foremost, you changed your mind at a flip of a hat because you want solar. Do you not know that solar could be setting you up? You think he's all safe, and you just want to go over to wherever he is, wherever, because I heard he's back in California right now. So you're going to set yourself up. Okay, you don't know what these men are capable of. One of the members already killed their mother already. So you don't know what these guys are capable of. They all have mental dispositions, PTSD, a couple of them. You don't know. She gave them probable cause to investigate. They wouldn't proceed their way. They are just her case. Hi, Godbody. You're gonna have to come and do your build tonight. I don't even know. Oh no, you can't. It's too late. Okay. We have to sort that one out. But yeah, probable causes to investigate. They wouldn't proceed the way they are with the case. But the case will continue without her, right? As well, I think they kind of knew she was going to drop out. She was going to turn coat and go the other way. I think they knew that part was coming. So she's just destruction to her own self. Now, I'll say to you, men, if you see this girl anywhere, all right, now put in mind she had STDs and all that stuff. Okay, she had STDs, and you see her, you need to stay clear of that one because she is cray cray, right? She might get you charged for stuff, right? Now, in the case of Nature Boy, that thing, it, it, it must have happened because I feel he's been doing this thing for a long time and the women's never spoken up. Luckily she spoke up, but the fact that you want to be paid before you talk up and stuff like that, it's like, wow, you have no morals, no principles at all, right? You believe in goddesses and stuff like that. Ma'at is justice, okay? I think it's justice. Hold on, balance. It's balance. That's what it is. That's what Ma'at is. There's balance. Now, you believe in all these goddesses and stuff like that, okay? You have to know what you're doing because he can go down. He needs to go down for what he's done. He needs to go down for what he's done. He's been doing this for 6-7 years, and this is his penance right now. And you have to let him do his penance. This is the payback. He killed a whole old lady. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Baron. Hi, Ghetto. I think I said good body already. Right. I think I said Miss Wise as well. He killed a lady, Mama Dia. Till now, we don't know what happened to Mama Dia. What was the cause of her death? There was a baby that was supposed had been born over there. They called the baby a demon. Then he fed the mother shots. Right? The woman was pregnant. 9 months she carried that baby. No one, up to now, we don't know what happened to that baby. Up to now. All right. He also said in videos he sacrificed babies to get to where he is. Right? He gave them teas to get rid of babies. He did a lot. He beat up a few women. Then he tried to justify it. And the followers, of course, they're going to follow him. Of course. The followers are going to follow him. Solar was his right-hand man, and True was his right-hand man. Okay? So, at the end of the day, right, you have to think, hold up. They looked into her too before they charged him. They don't waste time and money nowadays with the backlog in courts from the quarantine time. Okay, yeah, I see them doing that. I've been watching some of the proceedings on video. She is very much a disruptive woman, I'm not picking on her. No, I'm not picking on her. I'm just saying she is, right. They said that they're for humanity and all this stuff, give it all nice words and these people are not. Now, remember I said that as soon as he leaves, there's going to be how many people ready to fill his boots? So said, so done. There's people ready to fill his boots. There's men ready to be the next Tahuti, whatever. So now, what I'm saying is you have to bear in mind this is an active cult. Okay, they're very much an active cult. Okay, so now be mindful with them and do not give the woman no money. Right, she's gonna use all her thing. Right now, she's deactivated her page. Right about now, but we'll see what happens next because people like her can't stay quiet for long. She's obviously gonna come back out sooner or later. I did a video on religious cults. Yeah, I did a few of them too myself. No, yeah, I did a few. I think I seen your videos. I did a few of them myself. There's a lot of religious cults. Anyways, like I said, I ain't gonna be on here for long, because little one still ain't full asleep yet. But let me just see who's here. Cause you know what I mean? I'll just talk and talk and talk and talk. Okay. Hi, Miss Wise. Hi, Tripsies, Grandma, Immortal Morals, Ghetto Child, True Master Dre, Lavon, Godbody, Baron, Niger. Oh yeah, Naya. All mega Christian churches are cults. Yeah, they are. It's quite a few of them. So I did a whole series on cults and all that stuff already. So Naya, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna follow. If I haven't followed you, I'm gonna follow you. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pop off. I just thought I'd say my little opinion. I'm just leaving this one right here, and I'm just gonna sit down and watch. Okay, I'm just gonna sit and watch because I want to hear the outcome. It's supposed to go to Superior Court, I think. Superior Court or one of them. So I'm just going to watch. But like Jaded said, it's an active cult. You can't take them to what you call it. They have nothing to bring to the table. They was brainwashed by a stripper. I'm not saying strippers cannot change and become conscious, but this particular stripper, he had mental problems. He had a whole heap of problems. He tried to make out it was an eco village. He scammed them. And now his wickedness has catch up with him. So, like I said, as much as I don't like to see people, black men in jail, black women in jail, this guy needs to be where he needs to be because he was already in a madhouse. Okay, when he was younger, when he was a juvie, he was in a juvie madhouse. Okay, the people who adopted him, he got abused or something. So what his thing is, the world owed him something, and this is the destruction he brought to his own life. Nobody brought it to him. He brought it to his own self. So let the karma continue to happen. Now, if Neytiri don't want to give her 5 pence, that's fine because they're probably going to find other stuff anyway. Okay? So let us just sit back and watch the dominoes drop, because those women that is there saying that they're being loyal to him and all this fuddery. Let's see. What if he goes down, proper go down? Are they gonna be loyal to him? No, that's a question there, isn't it? Malia got beaten up by the guy. Okay, I'm gonna go through the history of Malia. Malia, right, her whole insides was turned upside down and mashed up or whatever the heck. Right, he literally sent her back from Puerto Rico back to Nola. Okay, her insides was damaged. She actually is not able to produce children again. She can never produce children again. Never. You know, so she's been starved out. She's been beaten up or fighting with somebody to prove her love for a person who don't love her. So the buck has to drop, has to stop some way, where or the other. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. And it stops right here, right now, because he is where he's supposed to be. He is where he's supposed to be. Now, if everybody starts thinking that way, right, maybe these people might drop out of this thing what they think is called melon, whatever it's called, wherever. Babylon Nation, I call them Babylon Nation, because they're proclaiming they're in nature, but really they're in concrete jungle like us. They go to the shops like us. They haven't grown nothing. They get cash apps for doing nothing. Even when I'm doing stuff on here, right, when I've asked to help so I can give money to people who's got like to donate to cult programs, I didn't get no money, but these people seem to know the gift for the gab. I don't know what they're saying. They must be saying something sweet, because the people still giving them money. So, and I think it's the marketing on their part, and I think it's the outward how they look, because they're all a bunch of good people, good looking people on the outside. So people won't look at the nastiness that's going on the inside. So I don't know what else to say, really. I think I said my point. It's an active cult. If you see any of them, you just listen and you just carry on and go about your business. Don't even bother entertain them. You listen like the rest of us do. We put an opinion and then we go about our business. Okay? So, because you know what? They're not in the real world right now. They're young, dumb, and full of foolishness. So, before I start waffling again, because you know me, I don't like to waffle. America in its whole, as a whole, is a cult. Yes, it is. It is in a kind of way. Some will say not. Some Americans will disagree with you on that one. But you know, basically, I feel that right now people just need to leave this, you know, forecast on what's going on. Obviously, I ain't gonna say to people don't get their money off the people, obviously, but try and give as accurate information as you can. And yeah, the hearings, I know they can't broadcast the hearings and the stuff, but yeah, we just have to wait, innit? Just have to wait. Okay, so with that said, I'm gonna come off. I don't even know whether I made any ounce of sense. I don't know, but that's my opinion on the whole outlook on a few things. I've said stuff about the women before. I'm not going through all that again. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to come off. I will see everybody later. Thank you for coming to the chat. Hopefully I'll get hold of Godbody and let him do his stuff. And then we just move on with life, innit? You know what I mean? So with that said, I'm gonna say bye to everybody. Have a good night, a good afternoon. I will see you later. Bye.